Hello, merry meet. So I have been asked by some friends if I could do a series of videos on various kinds of rocks and crystals and their metaphysical properties. I know a lot of other YouTubers do this, but I might as well. And yeah, since crystal healing is one of my big things, I really love working with crystals. So let's to start this off. I wanted to talk about this. This is, I think it is to be pronounced Orthoceras. As you know, I have a problem pronouncing things properly, but I think it's Orthoceras. These are fossilized squids. Basically, these are the squids' bodies, and then there would be tentacles coming out of there. And this race is long time extinct, and in a way, this is a time capsule back to a long forgotten past where these creatures lived in our seas. So, the traditional healing properties of Orthoceras is to reduce tiredness and help against rheumatism and various forms of joint pains and such, and to generally give a boost and uh, more newer uses is that it is believed to extend lifespan. So for those of us who are metaphysical transhumanists, this is a very good stone. It is believed to reduce anxiety and promote self-confidence. Basically, it is all around strengthening for the sense of self, for the mind, for basically your sense of self-worth and so on, but at the same time reducing things that is a problem for your uh, sense of self, your ease of mind, and so on, like anxiety, self-doubt, and so on. So yeah, it is a general healer, but not in the same degree as, for example, moss, agate, and rock crystal. But if this is all you have, it is a good general healer. Now, being black, it is black and white. It is a protective stone. It's a very good protective stone to have, and can be used to protect you during, for example, rituals and so on. And it is, and its element is of course gold water because of the watery element of these animals. They lived in water, they were water animals, and also earth because of the color. So yeah, and this stone is also believed to help boost telepathic ability. Basically, everything to have positive to do with the mind, this is the stone for it. And in ritual, it is very good to use this to represent the crown. Be it that I'm talking about Wiccan base neo-pagan ritual. But basically, uh, a symbol of the old and the bygone, because these animals no longer exist. But these are in effect the bodies of animals that lived many years before we were born, and that have now turned to stone. And I do know that the exact actual bodies doesn't, but yeah, you get my point. They become fossilized. Now, one popular way to get these are these kinds of towers. Really, what they remind me of in appearance are the markers from Dead Space, and they're just so gorgeous. And generally, these towers consist of a base of rock in the center that these are attached to. And got this piece from my hubby for Christmas one year, and it's just so gorgeous. And if you can see the detailing, this one has 4 spires. But you can also get these as tumbled stones, necklaces, and so on and so forth. I think this is good stone stone to get a tower like this, depending on the size and where you get anywhere. But and I would say $60. But again, you can get a smaller sample of this stone, tumble stone, and so on of far less. I am pagans with spires and then having them represents the goddess, because then you have the mother and the crown. And I definitely think it can be a good way to represent the goddess and the god together, because while this is an ancient sea creature and the sea is feminine, there, good general healing stone. It is very good if you have anxiety, for example, to put it by your bed. So yeah, now for some general, general tips on how to use it. If you have a good thing that you can use for this is that if you're going to have do a test or a job interview or something like that, feel very man taking 1 piece of this rock, 1 piece of citrate, and 1 piece of rock quartz. And have it in a help calm your mind and help you with self-confidence. The citrine will boost your with feeling of self-worth and accomplishments, basically personal accomplishments, and the rock crystal will boost. So for those of us that are doing this, that is a very good stone. And again, oddly enough, citrine is also associated with extension. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is one of the essential must-have stones. Starting out healing of the stones, I would recommend getting when you have gotten your feet wet in this field for a little bit. A rock. But I thought I would make these videos sort of quick and simple. And yeah, basically, so to sum it up, it's a universal used to the anxiety, feelings of inaccuracy, basically things that sense of mental well-being. It's a good stone to use to develop for life prevention. It's a good stone for to heal joint pains. And again, for religious purposes, it fossils are very powerful because they are very the water connection makes this a very it's basically you have water on earth, so it is a very good way to get the water wisdom, and I am getting us, and they are just so gorgeous. So yeah, you have great recipe.